Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Rumpleteaser.
Where am I?
Hello, we are Rumpleteaser. We would like to do a show.
It shall be fully improvised.
Each of us will bring something special to the table.
All we need is a suggestion.
I wasn't ready. I was doing hand.
Okay.
We start every show like that, like when we get
Suggestion. Give us a really good suggestion.
Suggestion. What's a really good suggestion? Diamond.
Thank you.
Thank you, Darren.
Thank you for that.
Wow, it's beautiful. Wow, it's beautiful. Look at it shine, look at it shine, look at it shine, oh yeah. Wow. Beautiful. Wow. Look at it shine, look at it shine, oh yeah. Wow. It's beautiful.
We work at a jewelry store, making rings and such. We are uniquely equipped to recognize beauty all around us.
Wow. It's beautiful. Wow. Look at it shine, look at it shine, look at it shine, oh yeah. Wow.
When you're equipped to know what's beautiful inside, you also know all the other things inside, like what is evil, what is scary, what is sad, what is hairy, all of the things that are deep inside, we know.
Wow, it's beautiful. Look at it shine, look at it shine, look at it shine, oh yeah. It's beautiful.
Wow, Mom. Wow, Mom.
Wow, Mom.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Hello, is anybody in this jewelry shop?
Oh, hello, sorry, I was just picking up some rings that I dropped behind the counter, but don't mind me, sorry, it's such a mess, we haven't had a customer in a while.
Oh, yes, I could tell. I walked up to your establishment and had to wipe through the dust on the outside to see antiques, jewelers, and magic.
Oh, I'm so sorry for that, you know. My dearest daughter, she's in charge of the dusting, and sometimes her mind gets away from her.
Well, I'm Annabelle. What's your name, kindly old stranger?
Oh, well, my name is Rufus Covington III. You know.
Rufus Covington III. Why, you have a mustache that goes all the way to the floor.
Thank you. That is true. I've had this mustache. My father had this mustache. My grandfather had this mustache. And we've all been in the antiques business.
Oh, well, goodness, Rufus, I need your help. You see, this ring here? I need to sell it, so I must know what it's worth.
Selling a ring such as this? Why, I haven't seen a ring like this since the 1940s.
Well, it's an antique ring from the 1940s.
Well, sure. Yes, I know. I am a jewelry appraiser. I can just spot it that it's 1945 right there.
Well, tell me, Rufus, how much do you think this is worth? I haven't seen a ring like it much, but I need to get cash fast, and I got to get the heck out of town.
Cash fast? Well, something like this, it could run upwards of $30,000.
$30,000? Why, that would be just enough. You see, my husband gave me this ring, but he died, and I just can't bear any memories of him, and it's time for me to have a new identity. So I must sell this ring, and I must start fresh, take my car, and get the heck out of Dodge.
Well, that's certainly one way to go about doing things. Are you certain you want to sell it? I mean, it seems to symbolize a lot for you.
Yes, it was a part of my past, but you see, I've gone through so many measures to shut that part of my life out and begin again. Look at my fingertips. I've had all of my my thumbprints and all my fingerprints seared off. I'm a new woman.
Father, I know I'm supposed to dust, but I'm so bored here. Also, I couldn't help but listening to this woman's story. It does sound like she killed her husband. I'm just going to throw that out there. She needs to get out of the city and get a new identity. She burned her fingertips off.
Well, of course I killed my husband.
Oh.
Of course I
right.
killed my...
Okay.
Are you the daughter? Wait, come back.
Oh,
wow,
yes.
You have a mustache that drags to the floor too, young girl.
Yes, it was my mother's mustache and my grandmother's mustache before that. And my great-grandmother's mustache before that.
Well, I have a question for you. What's your name? I'm Annabelle.
I'm Liza.
Liza, if you married a man who, let's say when you got married, you both believed the world was round, and 2 years into your marriage, your husband says the world isn't round. In fact, the world is flat, and you live under a grid, and the government's watching everything you do. What would you do to that man?
Well, I'd probably try and delve a little deeper into this philosophy and kind of nip any obvious discrepancies in the bud, since that's a preposterous idea. There's no way that could absolutely be the case. And if they could never get it, I suppose I would leave that man to his, do whatever he wants. I don't know if I would murder him.
But Liza,
excellent.
She would never really know because she's stuck here. She's never had a man in her life.
That's true. I've never had a man in my life.
Well, I've got something to tell you, Liza. Listen close, sis. Hand me that boa.
This
It's
one?
an antique. Please be careful with it.
Yeah,
1936.
Yeah.
I can tell an antique too. Liza, I've got something for you. A little tiny piece of advice. When you find a man who you love good, make sure you're on the same page. Say that man thinks the earth is flat and you're just like, I don't have time to explain. Kill that man real good.
Kill that man real good? Okay.
Yes. Well, I've got another instance for you. Say you're 14 and you've got your first boyfriend, and he, uses language that you don't really approve of, but you say, oh ho, it's too complicated to explain to him the nuances of treating women well. So you kill that man Real good.
Okay, Dad, is this right?
I don't think correct.
Well, Dad and daughter, listen up. If you find a man in your life that isn't up to snuff, saying goodbye is awful hard. It's tough work on the soul, so just dig a big old hole and throw his body in. Any man that you meet that you don't agree with, you just kill that man.
Kill that man.
What?
Start a new life, start a new chapter. Don't explain where you've been. It's much easier than working things out. Don't you see? Just kill that man.
Just kill that man. Just kill that man.
I don't listen.
That man.
Don't listen to this woman. Listen to me. I'm the man of this house, and you have to follow what I have to say.
What, Daddy?
He was speaking out against my methods. You understand, Liza, dear, don't you?
I guess so. Well,
Very well, then.
here's $30,000 for your ring.
Thanks, sweetheart. Let me give you a kiss on the mustache.
Well, things are going great here at Mikey's Diamond Emporium. Oh, we're selling things like hotcakes.
Oh, baby, they're flying off the shelves.
Yeah, speaking of, I got these new hotcake-shaped diamond-encrusted discs. The kids are going wild for them. They play with them like they're pogs. Hey, you kid, you want one of these? Here you go. Yeah. Here you go, you grubby little grubbisters.
They always bring their nasty friends.
Ah, that's all right. The way I see it, our customers can be as nasty as they want to be, as long as they give us the fucking cash.
Yeah, Mikey, that's, actually, I wanted to talk to you. I was looking at the books, right?
Yeah?
And some of the things there are not exactly adding up, saying what you say about how we're doing. Does that make sense?
Go on.
Like, you say the store's doing great. That, oh, the stuff is flying off the shelves, but I'm up late reading the books last night, and it's not good, Mikey. It's not good.
No,
Hey, it's
listen.
this store where they just throw the crap at the kids for the kids to play with. Come on, everyone. Hey,
That's
give
right.
us free-
All right, kids, line up.
Free stuff.
Mikey.
Free
Free
stuff.
stuff, free
You
stuff,
notice,
free
you see
stuff.
how these kids, how much they love our store? You can't pay for that kind of buzz. Here you go.
Yeah.
Hey!
Diamond encrusted hotcake.
Yay, diamond encrusted hotcake.
Here's a Tamagotchi made out of rubies. Oh, and they give me the finger too. When kids give you the finger on their way out, that means they respect you.
Mikey, that kid just said eat my balls on the way out. No, Mikey, look, giving away jewelry ain't a sustainable business model. Don't you trust me? You hired me to be your accountant. I've lived next door to you for 15 years.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought when you hired an accountant, the accountant was supposed to take the things that I think are fun and make them make money for me instead of losing tens of thousands of dollars every day.
No, it's you hired me in order to make sure that this business is a successful monetary investment. And that's
Okay.
what I'm trying to do.
Let me see if I can get this straight. You're telling me that I can't just throw out big handfuls of diamonds. You're telling me I can't open the cash register and say, make it rain. You're telling me I can't smash my own windows and say, have at it. That's how you're saying I should run my business.
Exactly. I'm saying you can't just take the jewels and give them to hookers. I'm saying you can't just take the jewels and eat them up. I'm saying you can't take the jewels and cook with them. I'm saying you gotta sell the jewels.
But that's the way that my dad used to run the business. And he was always so stressed and he never wanted to play when he got home. So I said I would be the kind of dad who was always fun. So I keep things really light at work. No?
You can't just take the jewels and give them to whoever you want. You've got to build a system where people come and buy them. Set them at a price where it meets in the middle between supply and demand. That's a successful business model.
You're saying I'm up here, but really I gotta be there where this happens.
Yeah, exactly.
A successful business model.
Successful business model.
Hey, thanks for that lesson. As a special thanks, here's a suitcase filled with rubies.
No!
Why?
Wow, that. Oh, you're still here. Oh, no. You could come back. I guess. I was just gonna admiring your ring. You're on your way out. Did you forget anything while you were here?
Yes, I've decided I want the ring back.
No. Oh, wait. Why?
Well, after killing your father,
Yes.
it made me realize that I do have an attachment to my dead husband, and I think part of it's in the ring. So, I'll do whatever it takes. Just give me the ring back.
No, I want the ring.
Well, why? What were you admiring about it?
Oh, it's just so beautiful. I love the way it's got it's gold. The band is gold. I like that. And I like the precious little gem in the middle. It's such a beautiful, it's not quite a diamond. It's got all kinds of colors swirling around in it, almost like it's a living jewel.
Well, answer me this. When you drop it on the table, what happens?
When I drop it on the table?
Yes, take it in your hand and just drop it.
Wow, it just thuds right on the table. Like
Doesn't bounce.
It doesn't bounce. It's like it weighs 5 stone.
Dear girl, remind you, Liza, that was your name?
Liza, that's my name, Liza.
Go ahead and put that ring on.
Okay.
Tell me how it makes you feel.
Well, it makes me feel powerful. It makes me feel like I can do anything. It makes me feel like I'm the most important girl in the world.
Yes, and that's why I must have it back. I felt that way too, and now that I took it off and I sold...
Oh wow! I didn't mean to knock her out, but I feel powerful. Wow! Finally, I've been stuck in the store forever, and now I'm going to finally make my way in this world. People are gonna know the name Liza from all corners of the world. Look out, world! Liza's coming. Look out! The power of this ring is making it hard to hear people when they speak. Oh, is that the drawback of the ring? I can't hear people. All I can hear are my own thoughts. My own thoughts are the only important thoughts. Whatever anyone else thinks doesn't matter. I matter. I'm the only thing that matters. I'm the most important person in the world. I'm the only one that matters. I'm the most important person in the world. No one else matters, just me, Liza. No one else matters at all. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they think. All that matters is me, Liza. Oh, What do people want in this world? I don't care. What do people dream about? Couldn't give a shit. What do people love more than anything? I don't care, don't need to give it the time. I don't care what they care about. I don't care what they want to do with their lives. The only thing that matters is Liza. Oh, I'm gonna go into this diner and eat up all the eggs in the refrigerator. I'm gonna go to this bowling alley and I'm gonna throw all the balls down the lane. Oh, now next I'm gonna go to the baseball field. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna drive the Maserati that they have for the sweepstakes all over the baseball field. I don't care if I'm ruining people's enjoyment. No, no, I don't care if I'm ruining people's lives. It doesn't matter much to me. I don't care if anybody doesn't like me. Their opinion doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is me. Liza, Liza, the only thing that matters is me. Liza, I'm gonna run this world soon.
All right. So we've gathered a council of all the people who own a jewelry shop here on in the Diamond District. Now, as you guys can tell, things have been a little tough recently ever since the girl who used to do a little dusting in the vintage antique shop put on what appears to be a magical ring and is now kind of taking over the entire city and most likely soon the state. So yeah, we know just no bad ideas. You know, we're just kind of spitballing here. If anyone wants to do like an icebreaker first or something before we dive straight into that stuff, I understand.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, are you sure? I was just gonna suggest we play 2 truths and a lie.
Oh my God, that's what I was going to suggest.
You're
All right.
I'm not kidding. I was going to say 2 roses and a thorn or 2 truths and a lie.
One of my favorite icebreakers.
All right. Well, I mean, unless anybody has an objection, I think maybe we do 2 truths and a lie with all us diamond store owners and see where things go. I'll get the ball rolling here. All right. I like pepperoni pizza, but I do not like sausage pizza.
Sort of 2 things in one.
That was a twofer. Number 2, I think that my younger brother is the funniest guy in the world. Number 3, my uncle assassinated John F. Kennedy Jr.
Okay, I think that the lie is that you think your brother's the funniest. I think
That's what I was going to
funny at all.
say. That's what I was going to say.
This is fair. You guys have met my brother. He's a little funny. Not the
Not
funniest
so
guy
funny.
by any stretch. Good work.
Wait, your uncle assassinated JFK Jr.?
Yeah.
Shot down the plane?
What a reveal.
That's
What
right.
a reveal.
Yeah. He, he just made a faulty jet engine, and yeah, that's all there was to it.
I
Wow.
He just didn't like his attitude, you know?
Yeah, I feel closer to you too.
Who'd have
Yeah.
thunk that Lee Harvey Oswald Jr. was the one to take down JFK Jr.? Wow.
Got it. The juniors.
The juniors. Anyway, who's next?
Junior.
Okay, I'll go. I have 3 dogs.
Okay.
I love a nice cold lemonade on a hot day. And my aunt is the Zodiac killer.
Can I take a stab at this one?
Go ahead. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick it out.
Well, you and I watched that Anthony Bourdain documentary one time, and in that documentary, they learned that people who live in really hot Arab countries will actually frequently drink hot tea on a hot day. And you said, that's interesting. I think I'm going to give that a try. Pretty sure you're a hot tea, hot sun drinker.
You got me.
Busted,
I love to boil that water.
Wow. Also, what store do you run And what's your name?
Oh, my name's Pamela. I'm of Pamela's Diamonds. Okay, we're not as big as some of the others, but we do have a great stop.
Thank you, Pamela.
Thank you, Pamela.
All right, who's next?
I guess I'll go. I have a certificate as a lifeguard.
Oh.
My favorite flower is a rose. My uncle wrote a song for the Beach Boys that they chose not to put on Pet Sounds, and he trapped a bunch of women in the desert and gave them LSD until they thought that their backs were sprouting wings, and he killed a few people in LA.
So Charles Manson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll take a shot.
Yeah.
Girl, I pushed you in the pool and you can't swim. You're no lifeguard.
You got me. I've got weak arms and legs.
I guess I'll go. Wait, what store do you own?
Who are you?
I'm Lily. I own Lily's Diamonds.
Hi, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Pamela's Diamonds and Lily's Diamonds.
Okay, let's see. My favorite planet to draw is Saturn. My favorite activity on a Saturday afternoon is to go furniture shopping. And my uncle was gay and would lure young men back to his apartment. One time, one of them got out. The cops found him and brought him back to my uncle. And he wasn't found out until years later.
I'm pretty sure I've seen you draw pictures of Jupiter quite a bit.
You know it. It's the biggest one.
What's your name and what business do you have?
I work, my name is Zag, and I work at Krusty's.
Krusty's Jeweler.
Oh, I love Krusty's.
Elegant location.
It's really gorgeous.
Okay, I guess I'll go next.
Mhm.
All right, let's see. Number 1, my uncle used to dress up as a clown and murder people.
Okay.
Number 2, my uncle used to listen to a dog who told him to murder people.
Okay.
And number 3, my uncle used to lure young women up to 40 and murder them. All over the Bay Area, I believe.
Wait a
Maybe
minute.
everywhere.
You appeared in reenactment documentaries about all 3 of those different murderers.
Yeah.
None of those were a lie.
No, one of them was my cousin.
Oh,
You rat!
There.
You're a rat. You're a rat.
I am a
You're a
rat.
fucking rat.
I am a rat.
You rat.
Oh, I'm a rat.
Oh, well, what was this meeting for in the first place?
Oh yeah. So there's a giant, powerful girl who used to do some dusting in one of the places who's taken over the entire city. And I'm just wondering what us as jewelers can do to, kind of help out the larger thing. Being in the jewelry business ourselves, I can't help but feel slightly like it's, our problem, since it appears to be a piece of magical jewelry that, that kind of led to her being that way. I don't know. Does anybody got anything magical of their own lying around? Again, spitballing, no bad ideas, etc.
Well, a magic ring, right?
Yeah, so I don't know.
I think I've read something about this.
What did you read, Zigzag?
Wait, I have a book here.
It's under all those pictures that you drew of
Jupiter.
Those are
It's too many pictures.
God. Sometimes, because Jupiter's so big, I have to use 4 pieces of paper and align them in the right spot.
Do you tape them together?
Okay. Sorry. A bunch of dust exploded in my backpack. It's called King of the Rings.
King of the Rings.
Well, what does it say, Zigzag?
It says that long, long ago in Upper Earth, there was 10 rings to rule them all. And that the rings caused men to turn against each other in an effort to obtain them. And an evil villain named...
Stop.
Are you gonna read the whole? Are you gonna read the whole book? It's a giant book.
I'm reading the back.
I closed my store for this. Okay.
An evil king named Lozo.
Lozo?
Almost controlled all rings and became the most powerful. But it wasn't until someone, a chosen one, took the rings from Lozo and threw one of them into the great volcano that Lozo was stopped. That's all it
Wow.
says.
Do we have
So
to
the back of the book. Wait, is that the prologue or is that the entire story?
That's the prologue.
Are there any reviews on the back of the book?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a review at the back from Stephen King.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my.
He says, King of the Rings is a fascinating page turner that you won't be able to put down and that could be more applicable to our own lives than we think.
Huh.
I'm sold.
Is that a Grisham blurb?
Stephen
I know,
King.
I know, below Stephen King.
Oh, yeah, there's a Grisham blurb down there. It says, you know that I'm one for romance. This has it all. Romance, adventure, teenagers. I gotta get writing. This book inspired me so much. And you've got to start saving the world in your own special way.
Oh.
Oh.
But it doesn't give us any instructions on what to do with the ring. I do have an axe.
Oh.
You have an
Does it-
axe.
Yes, from my jewelry store. Does anybody have a bow?
I do have this. Oh, sorry. We actually both have books.
I've got the arrows.
Oh, great. I don't know what to do, so you help me load it up.
Of course.
All right. Well, I have
Oh, go
a
ahead.
short sword. It's like a dagger. I have a dagger.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
And
Pardon?
no, you go.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, you know, I keep a chainsaw underneath my jewelry case, just in case. I don't know if we'll need that, but I have it.
So we need to go vanquish the girl that has the ring by throwing the ring in the nearest volcano. What's the nearest volcano?
Duh.
Duh.
The mountain.
The mountain.
mountain.
We just go to the mountain and throw it into lava.
Go to the mountain and throw it
Throw it
into lava.
It is a quest, a glorious quest, a glorious quest to get the ring. It is a quest, a glorious quest. It is a quest to get the ring.
I've got an axe, a really big axe that I take to the mountain. I got an axe, a really big axe. I take it to the mountain. I got an axe, a really big axe, and I take it to the mountain. uncle was Charles Manson, and I have been brainwashed till...
Gonna take the sorrow and pull it back and shoot the bow. Gonna take the sorrow and pull it back and shoot the bow. Bing! Gonna take the sorrow and pull it back and shoot the bow. Bing! Gonna take the sorrow and pull it back and shoot the bow and it burns.
Stephen King, we will not disappoint you. Stephen King, this is it. Get it? Stephen King. He will not disappoint you on writing, on word.
It is a quest, a glorious quest, a glorious quest to get the ring. It is a quest, a glorious quest, a glorious quest to get the ring. It's a quest, a glorious quest, a glorious quest to get the ring. It is a quest, a glorious quest, it is a quest to get the ring.
Here it is, the mountain.
Oh, shit, we didn't get the ring first.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Let's go back. Go back.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
There she is. Oh my god. She must have come to destroy the mountain before we could. Oh my god. Oh my god. He just threw that woman to the side.
Save us! We're just a bunch of kids and she took us!
Oh no, those are the kids who I was giving out free things to, and they gave me the finger and told me to eat their balls.
Help me!
That's right. I wasn't allowed to have a good childhood. My father told me I had to wear my mother's mustache all day and all night and kept me in the store. I wasn't allowed to have a good childhood. So I'm very thankful that that woman killed my father. And now I feel more powerful than ever. Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out! Stop it!
It seems to be a weakness of hers.
Listen, everyone should be paying attention to me, and when there's distractions,
Not so fast.
no, don't pay attention to whatever this is.
Whatever this is me. Annabelle. You took that ring from me, and you punched me out. But little did you know, after all those transformations, after every man I've killed, I realized I had to come back to the person I really was in the beginning of it all. The one who couldn't handle conflict and so just murdered people around them. It's me. John Grisham.
John Grisham.
It was always me, John Grisham. How do you think I got the inspiration for all the books I wrote? I lived 1,000,000 lives.
As women who you then killed the husbands.
Yes, don't judge the way I got inspired.
I'm just trying to get the story straight.
So I need that ring back. I need it back. Ooh, I need it back bad.
No, listen, usually your stories are very, they're very digestible, they're easy, they're coherent.
Yeah?
This one is too complicated. I should be the hero, not you.
I'll fight you.
No, you guys, this is just what the ring wants. It wants us to fight each other.
Anyone else? Wait a
Uh,
second. Is that Stephen King?
It is.
No, the one true king of the ring.
That's right.
Stephen King.
It was actually me, Stephen King, who lived a life as John Grisham before he lived a life as many women. Now give me back my ring.
do I need to do anything with my bow and arrow? I don't
Yes.
know how to help.
Yes, the ring, the only way the ring can be weakened enough to be destroyed is if all of these items break it down.
So you're saying that in order to take down the jewelry, we have to use the jewelry?
Yes.
What about this diamond-encrusted hot cake I've got?
A diamond encrusted hot cake. Toss it here.
I've been handing those things out left and right.
Look
They've been flying off
inside.
the shelves like hotcakes. Wait,
It opens. And on the inside, there's a message.
it's a hologram of Dean Koontz.
That's right. And Dean Koontz, what do you have to say?
This was all elaborately concocted by me, Dean Koontz. Another one of my classic mysteries that you've correctly solved by opening up the hot cake. Now, all you have to do is throw the ring into the mountain, and it shall be gone for good.
Didn't we already know that we needed to do that before we asked Dean Koontz for help?
Why'd we have to open the hot cake?
No wonder they didn't ask Dean Koontz for a blurb on that book.
We have to throw the ring in.
Ready?
Never.
But the ring
No.
is still on her finger.
No, I don't want to take the ring off. The ring makes me feel powerful. The ring makes me feel important.
Look!
Hey. Listen.
What?
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 Look at him. He's about to talk.
Look. Here's what I just want to say real quick. I know that you weren't being treated so good at your jewelry shop, but just because things weren't going so good for you there, I want you to know that not all jewelers are bad people. In fact, all us jewelers here, turns out that we got a whole lot in common. We're all related to a different famous murderer of some kind. We all like to draw and read. We're all just people who respect each other. And just because your particular situation hasn't been working out so well for you, I hope you don't close your mind off to friends and to the family that you could have if you're just willing to open your heart and maybe, I don't know, come work for us.
Yeah. Why don't you start with opening up to us with 2 truths and a lie? And we'll guess which one's the lie. It's an icebreaker.
It's an icebreaker.
Okay.
And then at the end, you'll tell us who you really are.
Yeah.
All right. Well, geez. One thing is I don't like dusting.
Okay.
Okay. There's one.
Okay. Number 2 is I don't like this mustache that every time someone dies, we surgically remove it from the person before us and then implant it into the person's skin. I don't like that very much.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
And the third?
And the third is I don't want to be loved. One of them is a lie. We're doing 2 truths and a lie.
Can I take?
Can I take?
Oh, you go. You go ahead. You do the
Can I
wild.
take a guess?
Go zigzag.
I think that you love dusting.
You fucking freak. You love to dust.
No,
We always see you dusting in there. We think you love it.
no, that's definitely not true. I've never done.
Why are you always doing it?
You're so
No,
dusty.
I'm not doing it. It's always dusty in there.
Okay.
Try again.
Not
Okay, maybe it's now she's distracted. Rip the ring off her fucking finger now.
What? No!
I got it. Are you ready? Let's throw it into the mountain. 3, 2.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Throw.
Look at it go.
Look, the lava is turning into ice, and the ice is breaking.
Into millions of beautiful diamonds.
This was the ultimate icebreaker.
Diamonds.
Yeah, diamonds.
Lisa.
Liza.
What?
Liza.
Lisa.
Lisa?
Liza?
Maybe you're in such a bad mood because you've been
Accuracy.
saying your name wrong this whole time.
I'm Lily.
Landon.
What was the truth?
What?
What was the truth?
What was the truth
It was
before
two
we?
truths and a lie.
Oh, what was the lie?
Which was the lie.
Lisa, what was the truth?
The truth? The truth is I don't like dusting. I don't like my mustache. And the lie was I don't want to be loved.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't want to be loved. Okay.
No, that
I
is.
do want to be loved. That was the
She
lie.
do. She do what she
You
don't.
want to be loved.
Yes.
I want to be loved too.
Me too. And there's no better way to say I love you than by giving out lots of free hot cake shaped diamond cakes.
Nothing
you
says
like
I
one?
love you like a diamond. I'll take one.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Hey, these kids, they still love me so much. How my books looking?
Bad. Bad. I've been here too. And they're bad still.
That's
Oh,
true,
well-
but you said it's the cross of supply and demand, correct? And that
Yeah.
diamond broke into 1 million diamonds in the volcano. So now your supply is 1 million.
You're right. It's perfectly on the supply
We
and
made it.
demand line.
Diamonds are forever, and so are friends.
Who wrote the original book, by the way? We just had blurbs from different authors, but who wrote the
Mary
original?
Higgins Clark.
Mary
Higgins Clark?
Wrote
Oh.
The King of the Rings?
Let's see. Mary Higgins. It was the last thing she wrote in January 2020. Had a long and great career. She wrote, "Where are the children? Kiss the girls, and the stranger is watching." And Cinderella murder.
Cinderella murder. Mary Higgins Clark.
Mary Higgins Clark.
Mary Higgins Clark.
Higgins Clark.
Mary Higgins Clark. You're a diamond. Mary Higgins Clark.
Look, you guys. Jupiter's right above us. Doesn't it look
Like,
beautiful?
why?
It does look beautiful.
It's gorgeous. Kind of like a diamond in the sky.
Wow. And look at all these roses. My favorite flower. They're just like a diamond, don't you think?
And look at my beautiful, piping hot glass of tea. Almost like diamonds on the surface.
Mary Higgins Clark.
Higgins Clark.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Mary Higgins Clark.
Wow, she's beautiful.
How she's beautiful.
Wow, she's beautiful.
Mary Higgins Clark.
Wow,
Wow,
Mom.
Mom.
Wow,
Wow,
Mom.
Mom. Wow, Mom.
Wow, Mom, that was such a good story that you just told us.
Well, sweetheart, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Time for
Wow.
bed.
So everyone in the town ended up okay?
I promise they did, and it was the journey that really meant the most. Not tossing the ring, not the fame and fortune that came to follow, but how these brave members of the fellowship went on their journey. Now, time for bed.
Aw, come on.
Go to bed!
Good night, Mama Higgins Clark.
Good night, Mama Higgins Clark. We're all going into our big bed.
Go to your big beds and don't let your uncles in the windows.
Okay.
Good night from Mary Higgins Wow.
Blackout. Yay! A seamless show, a perfect show.
Yet again.
No notes.
No notes. No notes.
All right.
Well,
Thank you
so
all for
fun.
watching.
yeah, if you like it, feel free to Venmo or contribute to our Patreon, subscribe to our show, do whatever you want, really. We're all just trying to have a good time in this crazy time.
Mhm.
Thanks for watching.
We love you all. Stay safe.
You're all beautiful.
Bye. You're all beautiful. You're
Wow.
all diamonds.
Diamonds.
Bye.